Hello and welcome to another episode of our King's Quest 3 AGD Interactive Remake playthrough. We are playing as Gwydion, who, that's not his real name. This is actually Alexander, the son of King Graham and Queen Valinus. And we were stolen away as a child, living captive with the evil wizard Manannan, trying to figure out how to escape. So in the last episode, we figured out, we went into the town when he was gone. We found this, we broke into the library, found this old book, figured out that there is a trap door in the laboratory and how to get down there, and found his lab with his magic spell book. God, that scares me every time.
I am hungry. Prepare me a meal at once.
Manannan is impatiently waiting for his food. His stomach rumbles as he drums his gnarled fingers on the table. You'd better feed him quickly, or dire consequences may result.
I'm gonna run out of food. All I have left is bread and some oatmeal. Anyways, we want him to go out of town so that I can do a couple magic spells. It looks like we have just about everything we need to do for the understanding the language of creatures spell and the musical instrument spell. How to become proficient with the musical instrument or something like that. That is a new spell. As far as I know, anyhow, that is a new spell.
You are not...
Can I take the cat now that I know that?
The despicable cat slipped...
How am I... I don't know how I'm supposed to catch that cat. Anyways. He's just trying to catch me doing something bad. So let's just go hang out, like, down here. Let's go feed the chickens. Anyhow, so understanding the language of creatures and what was I saying? The how to be proficient in a musical instrument. That's a new spell to this game. It was not in the original, if I remember correctly. We need to do that in order to obtain the loot and give the loot to the poet, so that we can get the water bottle so that we can go through the desert. So I'm essentially just waiting for Manannan to say that he's going to
I am going to lie down for a rest. Do not disturb me.
Or take a nap. That is acceptable.
This...
Okay, darn it.
Sing...
Okay, so let me pause it real quick and review, because we're on a clock here. Let me see. What do we need for the music spell? All right. A handful of dry sand to a glass flask filled with seawater. Okay. And then the other was understanding the language of animals. And for that one... Let me find it here. Okay, we need a thimbleful of dew, which we have. Tuft of animal fur, we have. Spoonful of ground fish scales, which we do not have, but they might be in the lab. Dried reptile skin, we have. Small feather from any bird, we have. So, we might be able to do that one right now. Let us hurry up to our room. get all of our stuff, and then let's go try and see if we can do that. We might not be able to. Retrieve. Let's just take all. Done. Okay. So I'm going to save right here, just in the event that because we're on a clock. Okay, we need the magic wand in order to do any spell, so let's grab it. In the event that this doesn't work...
You unlock the oak cabinet using the brass key.
In the event that this doesn't work, I'm just going to
you take
restore the game because we...
the cabinet...
we'll be missing
you quickly...
time. And we don't want to waste any time, so... Come on. Alright, so we need fish scales.
You pick up the bottle labeled ground fish scales and take it with you.
Can I get other stuff?
Most of the bottles are... You pick up the bottle labeled nightshade juice and take it with you. You pick up the bottle labeled saffron and take it with you. You pick up the bottle labeled toadstool powder and take it with you. You pick up the bottle labeled toad spittle and take it with you. You pick up the empty flask and take it with you. Most of the you're not.
Alright, let's save on a different file, just in case we screw it up. Let us,
You look at
okay. Pour 1 thimbleful of dew. Oh, we can't, okay. Okay, so dew into the bowl. Thimbleful of dew into the bowl.
Don't touch anything.
Well, okay, or do we have our own bowl? I mean, I don't...
The warm porridge is in a charcoal. The mortar and pestle.
Okay, where's the bowl? I just need a bowl.
Numerous items are strewn about the... Numerous items. Most of the... It's locked. You can't use... There is nothing... Though you're not a wizard... Though you're not...
Bro. This is goofy. I need a bowl.
Pour the bottles in a bowl. Swirl and swirl. Mananan helps himself. Mananan help.
I thought there was a bowl in here. Didn't I get,
This is just a... The fish must have been on dry land.
I swear there was
Many
a bowl that...
The flint is used for lighting the brazier. You don't feel like sitting down. The shelves are most of the it's locked. There is no, you're not though you're not a this is the war. You're not. This is.
I mean, can I use...
You can't. It's not wise to mix magic. You can't.
Alright, can I just...
You can't use... You can't use... You can't... You can't... You can't... Don't touch it. You quick. You try to turn. You unlock the. You care. The cabinet. An eagle sit. Think it'll let you pat it? Want to bet your hand?
Well, I need its feathers, so... Anyways, I'm frustrated because I don't know where the bowl is. I swear we had it. But, in the meantime, we can go get the other ingredients that we need. No thank you, guys. Don't want to get my stuff stolen. Is there something in here?
There is no answer. You warm your hand. You taste the pork.
Alright, what I need is some seawater.
You forgot your bucket.
Okay. Let's pause for 1 second. So, let's see. The spell says... Oh, okay, we put the... There should be a flask. Empty flask, is that this?
It's just an...
Yep, full of seawater.
You fill the flask with ocean water.
Okay, now we need to get sand.
You can't... You scoop up a small handful of sand.
Okay. So we're going to put the sand into the vial. Into the flask.
It's not wise to mix magical...
Okay, I guess I will wait until I'm back in the lab then.
Oh.
Shut up. Okay, I mean, we're still on the green timer, so, I mean, maybe we can still do that other spell. I gotta figure out what happened to the bowl. You know, I guess we'll save again real quick.
You quickly...
Hopefully I have enough time.
Inside. You take...
Yep. I'll just leave it open. It'll save me time later.
You look...
If I hit recite spell, is that just gonna do it? I guess we'll see.
You shouldn't try making up your own spells. You quick... You unlock... You take...
Yep, hurry up. Okay, let's try that again. So we actually have to perform the task, not just click the spell.
You look...
Okay, so here we go. We will place 1 handful of fertile soil into the flask. Well, first we put the sand into the flask. Okay, so here we are. Let's put the sand into the flask.
You add a handful of sand to the flask.
Okay. Now, this is the fertile soil, right?
You're carrying a hand...
Yes. So now I put the fertile soil into the flask.
You add a handful of fertile soil to the flask.
Now we're going to shake it, wave the magic wand.
You shake the flask's contents until they are thoroughly mixed.
Use the magic... I don't... Darn it!
You shouldn't try making...
I must have clicked on the wrong button.
You unlock... You take...
Okay, let's go quickly.
You quickly pull the lever. You look...
Okay, so sand into flask.
You add a...
Now dirt into...
You add a handful of fertile soil to the flask.
And then we shake it up.
You shake the flask's contents until they are thoroughly mixed.
Now we wave the magic wand over the flask.
You wave the magic wand over the flask.
Okay, and now we recite the spell.
With trepidation, you prepare to recite the Enhancing Musical Talent incantation.
Earth bearing fruit from one's toiling hands, with patience of timeless, swift sifting sands, swirl through endurance, soaked salty with seas, permit me to please all musically.
You feel the contents of the flask stir slightly as you finish the incantation.
Rock and roll.
Seems like black cats really bring bad luck.
Are you joking me? I gotta do this over because the stupid cat killed me?
You look...
Alright. For the 100th time.
You add... You add... You wave the magic... With trepid,
Earth.
you feel the
Okay, we did it. Let's save the game.
This is Manannan's detestable pet. You are not close enough.
Well, it's going to try to push me down.
You are not.
Okay. Let's trap that stupid cat down there.
You quickly pull the levers in the correct sequence.
Rats!
The cabinet door locks as
Oh, darn it. That's not what I wanted.
you unlock.
Yeah, alright. Let's put the magic wand back.
You carefully replace the cab.
Now, my timer is still green, so... Like... It's risky? But, like... Let's go get the loot and stuff. I mean... What is he doing? Taking a nap? He's taking a long nap. But that's fine. Okay, so
The jar is filled with liquefied musical talent.
chug-lug.
You start to feel creative, inspired, and ready to play your heart out. You have nothing else to say to the barmaid at the moment.
I'm ready to play.
Wonderful.
Oops.
When you look upon me, you see only stone, but the soul left within me's my own.
Well, okay.
Touch me with song, my pain is gone.
That sure was the best performance I've heard.
When was the last one?
There wasn't a last one. That was the first performance I've ever heard. My daddy told me all about the last boy who played here.
When was that?
About 17 years ago. Anyhow, you played so well just now. I see no reason not to let you have the thing.
Thank you.
You have nothing.
Why does the end not come to me? I'll try again.
Perhaps this will help to inspire you.
This is it! My answer! The key to unlocking the creative force inside! Dawn, it's time to go. The journey's long, my pace won't slow. I'll prove that I have not been beat. There's nothing here, so on my feet, the future's waiting.
It's a pity you didn't have any talent potion left to give him. You don't need more sand.
I totally don't want to get robbed at the moment. All right.
Cacti are common in deserts, and these are no exception. Ouch. Ouch.
Well, like, I need some, so...
The skin. You can't use the cacti. You can't.
Come on. Lame. All right.
There is naught but sand.
So I can't go in the desert?
You peer into the empty pitcher. At the bottom, the word Vandalmere has been etched. You're not thirsty. Even if you did manage to catch it, you'd be well marked for your trouble. Ow. Cacti are the skin.
Finally. Oh.
An ancient door has been set into the cliff face. You don't see that every day.
No kidding.
You are not experienced. Your eyes adjust to the dark as you struggle to breathe the putrid air.
What is this place?
This lair feels even more inhospitable than your own. A sickly green glow pours from a wide pit, beyond which alcoves lie in darkness. A smooth stone sits on an altar-like pillar.
Who comes to my den?
Just a man.
Man? I have known many called man. All wretched, all deceitful. Now, all stone. As a man, you are not capable of honesty, of truth.
But I am.
As a man, you exist only to break a woman's heart. Shallowness and fear are your bane. Come closer, and I will destroy you.
Yo. Alright. Let's... So in the original game... do I have a mirror? Do I have the mirror? I don't have the mirror either? Maybe that was the stuff that these guys stole and I have to get it back. With the Medusa... So in the original game, the Medusa was out in the desert. I'm not going to be able to do this right now. In the original game, the Medusa was out in the desert. And you had to use the magic mirror, or the mirror, or whatever it was, to turn her into stone. So I assume that's...
'Tis beyond your reach.
You do the same thing.
It's too big for a casual shimmy.
Now I swear that I had a bowl and a mirror, and they're not here. So either I goofed up somehow, or they may have been stolen by the bandits, and I gotta get them back now? Okay, well, my timer's running out anyways, so let's get back. I think that I did close it up. Okay. Oh, crud. Time just turned red. I need to put... No, go to your bedroom. Hide. Hide all. Retrieve. In the old game, I think that the fly wings were one of the things that you could have as well. Anyways, we made some progress, so let's save. Let's go like dust something.
I am ravenous. Fix me something immediately.
Bro, there's no more food.
Mananan is impatiently waiting for his food. His stomach rumbles as he drums his gnarled fingers on the table. You'd better feed him quickly, or dire consequences may result.
There's literally, like, this is the last...
Your relationship with the wizard.
I'm curious, Master.
A dangerous mindset, boy.
I know, but I was wondering, how powerful are you?
Impudence!
Not at all. I was just wondering, if Ludor were to be invaded, would it be well protected by your magic?
Of course, irrelevant though that notion is, invaders would never reach these shores. My spells over the wind and weather would destroy any hostiles long before they caught sight of this land.
You surmise that you won't be taking any boat trips while he's around.
As for invaders from the west, they would only meet their demise in the endless scorched wasteland. And even if they endured, they would never survive an encounter with that desert beauty.
Mananan's mouth flickers upwards slightly in an odd manner. If you didn't know any better, you'd say he was thinking about someone he fancied. You wonder who it might be.
Hey, we just met her. Alright.
Mananan does not appear in much of a talkative mood at the moment. Conversing with him further might be unwise. You take a moment's respite at the table next to your master. The wizard is not amused by your actions.
Impertinence! I'll teach you some manners, Gwydion. Like a bad little boy, you shall spend some time in your room.
Lame. I just wanted the bowl. Wow. Are there more spells that we can do now?
The door has opened.
Please let the bowl be there. I kind of thought we were supposed to be saving that, but... No, gosh darn it.
This is... You've cleaned up in here for as long as... You take a... The large...
Alright.
You take a... You've cleaned... You take a moment's respite.
Bro.
You take a... You've cleaned up. You take a moment...
I'm trying to take that blue bowl from the table. And Now it's just gone.
I have decided to take a journey.
Okay. I want to look at one of my old saved games and see if I lost that bowl. I'm going to pause this video real quick. Okay. Oh, drat. I had to check on something real quick because we, Alright, come on, feet. Like, sitting here feeding everything under the sun to Mananan, and, like, all my inventory stuff is gone now, which is, like, pretty frustrating. So... but let's do what we can to... Alright, and I need cat hair. We know we need cat hair.
The despicable cat, leaving handprint. The railing. You are not. Nimbly, you grab the nasty cat by the scruff of its neck, avoiding its needle-sharp claws. And now that you have it, what are you going to do with it?
Take some hair.
You manage to pluck some fur before he viciously scratches and leaps from your arms. With grim satisfaction, you survey your wounds.
Stupid cat. Whether you know it or not, you just helped me.
Okay. All right. Well, let's see what other funky things we can do here. So I want to be able to turn into a fly and a bird. I let Mananan eat the mutton. I can try the fish.
It's an eagle's feather.
All right, so let us try to make another spell.
You unlock
Yeah.
You quickly pull the
Put 1 pinch of saffron into a jar of rose petal. Okay.
The cream toad spit the nightshade inside the jar. You see the saffron.
All right, saffron into the rose essence.
You add a pinch of saffron to the vial marked rose petal essence.
All right, what's next? Recite the following.
With trepidation, you prepare to recite the flying like an eagle or a fly incantation.
Spirits of air, cloud and breeze, lend me your wings that I may seize the opportunity to fly. Allow me passage through the sky.
Okay, now let us wave the magic wand over.
You wave the magic wand over the vial of rose petal essence.
Okay. Oh, shush, cat.
You quickly pull the levers in the correct sequence.
All right. Well, let us put the wand back.
You carefully replace the magic wand exactly as you found it. The cabinet door locks as you shut it.
Okay, let's go fly. I hope I don't get docked points for feeding all my stuff to Mananan.
Don't you go wiping your nose on those clean clothes, Junior. Your mother will have to wash them. Won't you, Mildred?
Yes, George.
Wipe it on your fur instead.
Gross.
Okay, Papa.
Oh, now I will have to bathe him again, George.
All in a day's work, Mildred.
Yes, George.
Yo, the porridge is back.
Just right. So you take it with you.
That's good since Mananan is eating all my stuff.
Two surly men sit drinking ale. They see you looking at them and glare back.
Hi, guys.
Come over here, more ale.
These are the guys that stole my stuff.
Beat it, kid.
You peer into the window, but cannot make out the dim interior. Why not try the door?
Okay, so let's dip the flywing into the rose petal essence.
It's not wise to mix magical ingredients without instructions.
Well,
Picking off its wings, you throw the rest away.
there we go.
You overhear snatches of the two bandits' conversation.
Squirmed just like a pig. And that rope you rigged inside that big oak tree works great. Now nobody here will find our hideout. Why, I'll bet you do that wizard.
In your insect form, you fit easily through the hole in the tree. As you buzz around inside the tree, you notice a rope dangling from above. You decide to get out of the tree before the spell wears off. You feel around inside the hollow tree and discover a rope stretching up into the tree. You pull it, and, to your amazement, a rope ladder falls from the branches above.
Nice. Well, those guys are still in the bar, right? So we should be okay.
You've reached the porch of a shack built in the branches of the oak tree. You'd better be careful. Whoever dwells beyond that doorway may not take kindly to unexpected visitors.
Come on.
Perhaps you shouldn't just barge in. A rough opening in the planks serves as the doorway to this ramshackle treehouse. A hole cut into the side acts as a window. Though you can see little of the interior, there seems to be a figure sleeping in a chair.
Can I, like, fly in or something?
You have entered the treehouse. A sleeping bandit slumps face down on the table, occasionally stirring. Take care not to get too close, or you might wake him.
Well,
Now is not the right time. Now,
So ends my fun. My flight's now done.
your spell is wearing off. A leather coin purse lies on the table. You very carefully lift the coin purse off the table, practically from under the sleeping bandit's nose. You surmise that this shabby chest is where the bandits store their loot. You open the chest and retrieve your stolen items.
alright, let's get out of here.
So ends my fun. My flight's now done.
Your spell is wearing off.
Alright, so what did they steal anyways? Yeah, okay, the bowl and the mirror. Alright, those darn rascals. So, I think now that we have the mirror back, we can go take care of Medusa, right? I mean, let's save it, but...
The mirror is set in a round oak frame.
Well, that was easy.
She's had a taste of her own medicine. She's harmless now. You take the smooth stone.
Cool, I need that for a spell. So, the mirror broke? Okay.
You eagerly peek inside the soft leather coin purse and discover it contains some shiny gold coins. You may want to count them. The purse contains some gold coins.
35 coins. I believe that there is some stuff in the town that I want. Now, what is this hole?
The hole is deep, much longer than your arm. There appears to be a glass bottle at the bottom.
I mean, how do I get down there?
You decide not to fool around with the delicate wings.
Can I go in? No. Okay. Okay. Alright, that's fine.
So ends my fun. My flight's now done.
Your spell.
I wonder if there's anything... I don't remember what I need to do as an eagle. I mean, I assume there's somewhere to fly, but... you want to see something fun? Let's die right here real quick.
You want flies with that?
You think maybe the eagle can destroy that? I don't remember anymore. I haven't played this game in a long time.
It's not wise to...
Ooh, is that a chicken feather? Nice. Okay, wasn't sure that was going to work. Alright, so what's in here?
The cave is bare and barren. The only life left in this cave is a lone mandrake root.
Whoa.
The strange woman stands before you expectantly. Her ageless face is tranquil, but there's faint urgency behind her gaze.
Welcome, young one.
I saw you through the telescope, but it was a dream.
Neither dreaming nor awake. Yet it was I you saw.
Who are you?
You may think of me as an oracle. Beyond that lies knowledge I cannot impart. A better question for you to ask is, who am I?
I do not understand.
Do you know your identity? Your ancestry? Your heritage?
My name is Gwydion, a servant to the wizard Manannan, and I have lived in Ludor all my life. As for my parents, I have never known them. Manannan told me that they died when I was very young.
Yes. Too young to remember. Too small to resist.
I don't understand.
A lie lurks in shadow and gives way to the luminance of truth. The time has come for your enlightenment.
Hello? Where am I?
These are but visions of light long faded. Observe what you may, but the time of influence has passed.
The child of the cradle stirs, as if the air has become too cold for him. You wonder if you could stand a closer look. You spy a small form breathing lightly in the cradle. She's beautiful.
Manannan.
I thank the Father for this timely gift.
No! I was that boy. Manannan abducted me. Everything he told me was a lie. I need to know more. Tell me.
Then speak, my child. Ask.
My name? Do I have a name? Other than the one Manannan gave me, I mean?
Your name is Alexander. Prince Alexander. You are heir to your father's throne.
My father is a king?
You know it.
Yes. A very good and noble one. It may come to pass that you shall meet him.
Where do I come from?
You hail from the kingdom of Daventry. Once, it was a place of great beauty. Oldest is the magic that lies deep within that realm, and the earliest histories are connected to it. An important part it is to play in great events to come, but this should not concern you. The land has suffered much in recent times, and must be healed.
Why must the land be healed?
Great misfortunes have plagued Daventry since the arrival of the three-headed dragon. Each year it demands a sacrifice in exchange for sparing the land from its fiery wrath. At first, the king refused, and now, years later, the land burns still from the dragon's flame.
How may it be healed?
The power to do so can be found in a place once linked to the greater land. You will come to it in time, where your value shall be measured by the way you measure value.
Come again?
You will know when it is time to know.
Why does the king do nothing?
There was a time when the king would have risked all to save another. Now, he has barely the spark of life within him. The years have been hard for the royal family. Grief has taken its toll, and the king has borne the brunt of the anguish. Now, with the dragon holding the kingdom's future in its fiery jaws, he has not the spirit to fight the evil. The curse endures still.
Curse?
It is beyond what is yours to reckon with. Concern yourself not with it.
Why does the king do nothing?
There was
Curse?
It is.
Who are my family?
You are the son of Graham and Valanice, and the twin brother of Rosella, who is even now in great peril.
A sister. In peril, did you say?
The dragon came and took nest upon the highest summit. From there, it receives its dues. Lately, its price is the highest yet.
Rosella.
Yes, she is to be the next sacrifice.
You're best not to play with others' things, at least not in their company. Living with Manannan has taught you that much. Your breath illuminates as it passes silently from your throat, drifting to join the gentle aura.
Why are you helping me? How did you come to be here?
We have not the time to speak of such things, and I cannot further risk tainting the spectrum of destiny. Manannan must be vanquished, so that you may leave this land in relative safety. With one less follower, Morgailen's cloak may not shroud all in the dark times to come.
Morgailen? Cloak? I'm afraid I do not comprehend.
Nor is it important for you to. Know only that your concern lies with the safety of your sister and returning to your homeland of Daventry. That is all I can tell you.
Your breath illuminates. Your breath. You can almost see the power seeping into the air about you.
Go now, Prince Alexander. Deal with your enslaver, and venture forth to aid your family at a time they need you most.
Thank you, Oracle.
Cool. Nope. Alright, come on, let's go prepare some spells on get rid of Manannan. We might have enough time to do it even. Let's see.
You unlock the oak
Move your tail,
cabinet
cat.
using the brass key. Inside you
Okay. A little
You quickly
skeptical
pull the levers in the correct sequence.
that we'll have enough time, but maybe.
This is the first.
It's missing a page.
Covered with gold trimming, you eagerly thumb through most of the formulas.
Okay. We can't do that yet then. Well, let's do this then. Thimble full of dew into a bowl. So, thimble into bowl.
You add the thimbleful of dew to the bowl.
Tuft of animal fur into the bowl. Okay, where's the dog fur? Is this it? Yeah, dog fur. Into the bowl.
You add the dog fur to the bowl.
Grounded fish scales.
The cream toad the night within the glass container.
Okay, fish scales. Into
You
the bowl.
measure 1 spoonful of ground fish scales and add it to the bowl.
Feather. Okay, the chicken feather into the bowl.
You shouldn't try making up your own spell.
Well, it was turning yellow anyways, so see, I don't know if I'm gonna have time to do this. I'm gonna try. We'll try. I don't think it's gonna work.
You unlock you quick This is the
Okay, dew into the bowl.
You add the thimbleful
animal fur and then fish scales. Okay, so dog hair into the bowl.
You add the dog fur to the bowl.
Okay, fish scales. That's this one. Fish scales into the bowl.
You measure 1 spoonful of ground fish scales and add it to the bowl.
Okay. Now we take the chicken feather, add it to the bowl. Oh, come on. Did I do it wrong?
You shouldn't try.
Oh, gosh darn it.
You can't.
Oops.
You You quit.
All right, let's save here. And if it turns yellow, then we can come back up. Alright, thimble.
You add.
Okay, now, oops. Now we do the dog hair into the bowl.
You add the dog fur to.
Now we do the fish scale. Into
You
the bowl.
measure 1 spoon.
Okay, let me read now. Oh, the reptile skin into the bowl. Okay, is this the snake skin?
The dry.
Yeah. Snake skin into the bowl.
You add the snake skin to the bowl.
Okay, now chicken feather into the bowl.
You add the chicken feather to the bowl.
Now we mix the stuff.
You mix the bowl's contents by hand until they become doughy.
Okay. Now we recite.
With trepidation, you prepare to recite the Understanding the Language of Creatures incantation.
Fur of beast and reptile skin, with scale and feather too thrown in, grant me sense to comprehend animals of water, earth, and wind.
Now, magic wand.
You wave the magic wand over the bowl.
Yeah. Oh. Now, I separate it into 2 pieces.
You carefully divide the mixture into 2 pieces and place the dough pieces in your ears. You will now be able to understand the speech of the animals, birds, and fish. You will not, however, be able to speak to them. The spell will last as long as the dough is in your ears.
Okay, well, I don't know if that is gonna... Alright, shut up, cat. I don't know if that's going to work for us or not.
You quickly...
Because I got to pull that dough out of the ears. Okay, let's put this back.
You carefully replace the cap.
Okay.
Your hands are grubby enough.
Do we need to take the dough out of the ears? I mean... Let me save it on a new file just in case. Because if he comes back and we've got the dough in our ears, like, is he just going to kill us? Like, how do I take the dough out? Or maybe I shouldn't have finished that spell. Okay, well, we're at like 1 hour for this video, so I'm just gonna, we'll stop the video and then we'll start recording in another session. Alrighty, but thank you for joining me on this one, and we will start back right up where we left off.